Okay, I know I made a video about homophobia. I don't think I've actually got it up though. But I'm kind of gonna do along with that video. If I don't get it posted up, it's about me talking about like certain things that have happened to me in my past, going along the lines of homophobic remarks in school, assumptions, like just slurs being called at me, just things that happened to me and my friends for being homosexual. And what I wanted to talk about was a very, very dear friend of mine who I am no longer in the same school with. He's still at the middle school. I'm in high school now. He's in 8th grade. I'm in ninth. But we've been best friends for 2 years now. And yesterday I just found out that he was cornered at school. And luckily he got out of there before any bad physical damage could come to him. But these kids were going to attack him. And the fact that my friend had been that close to being attacked, it's really hitting me hard. On Friday, I actually have to go back to the school because their play is coming up soon, so they're having a dress rehearsal and they need some of the alumni from the school to come help with makeup. So I'm going to go over there on Friday. And what I'm doing is I'm going with 2 or 3 of my friends. Actually, it's going to be me and 4 of my friends, and then this other girl that's friends with one of the girls that's going. And since our school lets out like an hour earlier than theirs does, we're going to show up before school's over, so we're probably just going to be able to hang out with the last period music classes. And we're going to go to our friend's locker, and we're going to stay with him. Because, truthfully, I don't feel comfortable having him at the school anymore. The only reason our school hasn't done anything because nobody's gotten physically hurt yet. But how far does someone have to go before something gets done? It's not fair. It really isn't. What are they waiting for? He's been through this multiple times. What are they waiting for? For someone to break his arm? For someone to put him in a hospital? Before they do anything about this? They haven't done anything. He's gone to them before. Things have gotten so bad before. And the only thing they got better was because either those people left or his friends stood up for him. The school has done nothing for him at all. And the best thing they could do is peer mediation, which is more likely to get him just beat up even further. I can't stand the fact that things that have happened to him, he was in tears because of how close he came to being physically abused. And that hasn't happened to any of my friends before. None of us have actually had people go as far as to physically attack us and try to hurt us. We've been called just endless names. I've been kind of like pushed around in the hallways, but that's about as far as it's gotten. I've had emotional experiences with this, but I've never actually had somebody threaten to kill me because of this. I don't understand how anyone can think like that. What is it? Who are you to say just because somebody's different than you and they don't think exactly like you do? By the way, these kids were Christian. So whatever happened to love that neighbor, that pisses me off. But the fact that they think that they're so high and mighty that they can go and attack someone else, that they can go and hurt someone else for being different, that they can just attack them and literally have no consequences because they know that the school's going to do nothing. It's not fair. This has to stop. And the fact that pretty much the only way anything's going to get done is for him to leave. And that's not fair. It shouldn't have to be like that. He shouldn't have to move out of the district or suffer through this for how many more months school's in session until things get any better. Because it's not going to get better until he gets to our high school. And that's a year away. And that's just the amount of pressure that this kid must be going through is insane. He was literally... I wasn't on Skype last night or the night it happened, but he was talking to my friend. They were like on Tuesday, he was like talking about suicide. I don't know whether he was considering it, whether he was talking about his opinions on it, but they were talking about suicide, which really is putting me on edge because now I'm freaking out because I haven't talked to him since, and I don't know what's happening anymore. But it's mind-boggling how people can think they're going to get away with this. And I wish I could do something, but I know that if I try to defend him, I can do as much as I possibly can while I'm there, but as soon as I leave, they're just going to pound me even harder. So I don't know what to do anymore. But I swear to God, while I might not be doing anything right now with the names and the emotional and verbal abuse, I swear, if somebody puts him in a hospital, I'm not kidding, that kid's going to a hospital too. Because I am fucking tired of people thinking that just because I'm homosexual, because my friends are homosexual, that they can push us around. I'm really not a violent person, but the fact that this has been going on for years, and it's been happening for 3 years at the same school, and they still have done jack shit about it. And it's not just him, it's other people too, and they still can't do anything. Because their hands are tied. Because of fucking teacher unions, the laws talking about how, like, teachers aren't supposed to be talking about this kind of stuff. Like, a law in, I think, what is it, Kentucky, where teachers weren't even allowed to mention the word gay. I'm not sure if that got passed or not, but that's just, what are people thinking? They're not going to get anywhere with saying, oh, there's no such thing as homos, and then not be able to help someone in need. These kids need someone's help, and nobody's there. Because people think they can get away with it, and nobody's going to stop them. Because apparently they can. I'm sorry. I really am. I'm not like this usually. But, just, if you have any words of advice for me or my friend, I'm sure he would appreciate it. I would too. And, any stories, go ahead, post them. I'm completely fine with that. But, I know I don't have any followers, but the ones that I do, I really hope you share this video. Because as much as people say it gets better, right now, it's not getting better. So, hopefully I'll be back next week with another video. Might see you then.